welcome everyone where you today will join me in a life as a car photographer. I am currently driving in this BMW M3 F80 competition, which means that it has 450 horsepower instead of 431 as the regular M3 has. I am borrowing this car from Car Platform to make some sales pictures, and I thought it would be cool to bring you guys along on this trip in this beautiful Marina blue M3, of course from the Formula 1 track in Abu Dhabi. There's actually one little problem about this car, and that is that I can be sold. I am in the market for a Giulia Quadrifoglio, an Alfa Romeo, which of course is derived from the Ferrari engine with a 2.9 liter V6 twin turbo. And then you have the M3 competition, basically the opponent of this car, the BMW M3. We are also going to approach 3 tunnels, but I must behave, of course, it's a customer car and I'm always careful with cars that aren't mine. I actually don't know how I put this car in sport mode. Well, my dad owns a BMW M140i and the button is just right here to put it in sport mode, and the car is just way more aggressive, drives way much better. But I have absolutely no clue where I can find the sport button on this car, so I think I'm going to park somewhere and figure it out. You've got to be kidding me. Or, oh wow, you have 3 options for the engine, the suspension, which is by the way adaptive, and you have the steering, and that is in Sport Plus. So you have 3 loose options to put this car in sport mode, and as you might already hear, oh, those crackles of the M Performance exhaust. I honestly don't like the gearbox, by the way. I am used to the BMW M140i of my dad, as I already said, and you can just flip it around. But I need to pull it towards me, then put it to the right to put it in drive. Now I can shift manually. That sound of the 3 liter 6 inline twin turbocharged S55 engine. I am so curious about how this car drives. Oh, I love those cracks so much. And I used to hate it, but I actually like it. It's just so dramatic. Just stop throttling with the gas pedal and you have that. So we are now approaching a tunnel. Oh, I love that so much. So as I already said, I am going to be really careful, not going to push it very hard as it is a customer car, but we need a little sound check of that S55 engine. That is absolutely lovely. I might get sold of this car. So to continue on my story, yes, my dream car is a Giulia Quadrifoglio, but an M3 like this in Marina blue, almost the same color as my Focus RS. Well, actually not, it is a bit lighter blue. Also with the Stealth 666M wheels. Those competition wheels are very lovely in my opinion, and I would definitely drive it. But I don't know if I will do it in black. I think I will drive them in silver. I think it will look much better than black. So the only thing that this car doesn't have is ceramic brakes, I believe, because the calipers were blue and not gold, but that's not a problem. So dramatic. As already said, 3 tunnels today. Oh, and by the way, I was looking at those seat belts, and this is, not really my type of things. But the 6-cylinder absolutely is. Oh, look at that Porsche F model, I think, or G model. Oh wow, that really needs to be defrosted. What a cool side, the city ring. Why? Also a fun fact, we are now approaching the most dangerous roundabout in the Netherlands. Really nice to know, and it really sucks. It's just so extremely busy. Well, that wasn't really hard. kid filming off his bike saying I need to rev the car. But I can't, man, I'm sorry. Hope that's good enough for him. Right, so almost here. I don't know what this is. Nice. Probably the most annoying thing about driving in someone else's car. The traffic and the other people. Are you serious? What is going on here? Yes, and here we are. So here we are at the shooting location, and now what I need to do is just switch those license plates because we really want to show off the car to the company who is selling this car. So what we're gonna do is open the trunk. So as I already mentioned, this car is coming for sale at Car Platform. The advertisement will also be linked down below. But of course, I'm going to bring you guys along and take some pictures with this beautiful BMW M3. And now I can totally understand if you're asking, how are you going to take those pictures because you're filming already with a camera? Well, I have two cameras, a Sony a7 IV, which I'm filming with currently, and I have a Sony a7 III, and I will use that for the pictures. And for my car photographers out there, this one is equipped with the Sigma 35mm f1.4, basically my all-round camera, which I use for every shoot. Love the depth of field a lot. I'm also going to clean the car, so putting all the mess away that I absolutely don't need. And then of course, the back plate of the car still needs to be detached. Also always a good idea to turn the ignition on the car, so the lights will be shown. That is still insane. So the reason why I did that is because of the BMW M3 logo inside the screen, which will show if you only turn off the car. So I had to turn it on and off to get the picture. Also, one thing really important about this particular M3 is all the carbon everywhere. Also the roof finished in carbon, really cool look, and also this little ducktail, absolutely stunning spec. Okay, so I'm now almost done. I've told you guys already about the car while driving on the way to this location. So I'm actually wrapping up right now. I'm going to make a reel for my car channel. And then I think I will bring you guys back to the garage. Vrienden maken.
Ja, precies. Ze wilden wel op hoor.
Hopefully you guys learned something from it, and I will now return it to the garage. Imagine driving back to the garage and now saying, yeah, I've been sold in the first place in front of a traffic light. Well, you probably know what I mean. Here we go, same tunnel. I, by the way, also almost forgot to mention that this car is rear wheel drive only. There are no X-drives on the M3 or M4 F80 F82, which is actually quite weird. They did it on the G80 and G82, so those facelifts with the big nose, the gigantic grille, not really my taste. One annoying thing is that it doesn't drive stationary, so when I release the brake, nothing happens. Just like in a Porsche, you need to go on the throttle yourself and then the car will start moving. I mean, why? So the last tunnel, this video is almost a tunnel run. That is insanely loud. And fun fact, this is also the first turbocharged M3. Of course, you had the E36, the E47 and the E92, but those were all naturally aspirated. And then you had the F80, this car. But one thing is sure, and that is that BMW did really not disappoint with this F80 model. I mean, they are really disappointing right now with their designs. Absolutely disgusting what they're making right now. And this is how the car should be. Absolutely no idea what BMW is doing, but if they just continue making cars like these. Also, one thing that is remarkable that I now see is it is a 7-speed DCT. I thought it was an 8-speed. Of course, the dual clutch transmission, which shifts really fast, almost directly, really quick. So one last ride. I love that sound so much, of that 6-cylinder rising and rising. Well, I think that's it. The garage is around the corner, so guys, if you enjoyed this video and if you are curious to more behind the scenes video of my photography, then please don't forget to like and subscribe on my channel. We'd really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next video, hopefully very soon, because I was really struggling with arranging cars and then I came up with this idea, which was also really cool, and there's my own focus rest. So please don't forget to subscribe if you already haven't, and I'll see you guys next time.